Okay, I don't know why going to the Paimon shop fucking crashed my game. We're gonna try this again. You can buy XP. Do I want to spend it all? I mean, not really, but I mean, I'll have enough Stardust by next patch to buy or by next month to buy the wishes, so it's fine. Because I already bought all my wishes, so like. And even all of that XP wasn't enough to get to get up like 3 level. Okay. But I have another option. Do not panic. I have a second option. I believe you can buy them in the teapot as well. So, yes.
주전자 속
Okay, now Mona. Only enough to get her up 6 level. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Why is XP so stupid in this game? Okay, we're going back to the ley lines. At least that helps. Uh.
가자. 징벌의 빛. 야. 침체거라. 태양의 포효를 들어라. 하! 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 후! 올려라. 골짜기야. 무념 단절. 헛! 헛! 흩날려라. 헛! 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 가자. 차! 헛! 끌어라. 산의 피. 화염으로 뒤덮여라. 실례할게. 도망칠 수 없어. 침체가. 태양의 포효를 들어라. 도망칠 수 없다. 실례할게. 봐. 정화의 불꽃. 차! 차! 산은 울리고 불은 새겨지네. 징벌의 빛. 무례하군. 흩날려라. 어떡해. 타올라라. 헤앗!
Actually, hold on. That's not Mona. I want to do not one ley lines because they might have the enemies which drop
날
they
막을 수
might have the
있겠어?
enemies which drop the flute things.
그럼 나도 도와줄 필요 없겠네. 번개는 영원히 빛나리. 화염으로 뒤덮여라. 차! 차! 정화의 불꽃 울려라. 골짜기야. 벚꽃 눈보라. 고용 감각. 산은 울리고 불은 새겨지네. 태양의 포효를 들어라.
We're averaging about one level per ley line, and we need to get to 70. This is not good.
가자. 속전속결로 끝내자고. 태양이 나를 따른다. 달려볼까? 무념 단절. 준비 단단히 해두라. 끌어내 산의 피. 화염으로 뒤덮여라.
This is miserable. There's gotta be a better way to get XP. I mean, there isn't a better way to get XP.
도망칠 수 없다. 실례할게.
Well, these are for 2. That's fine though, because for 2 you can still drop good materials.
산은 울리고 불을 새겨지네. 번개는 영원히 빛. 카미사토류 멸망의 소리. 교대해 달려볼까? 태양의 포효를 들어라.
What? Oh. I also just remembered this quest that I abandoned yesterday.
그래.
Oh yay, a single XP book. Very helpful.
정화의 불꽃.
괜찮은
속전속결로
상대는
끝내자고. 울려라 골짜기야. 고용 간파. 침체거라. 타올라라 하늘의 불꽃으로 벌한다.
준비 단단히 해주라.
필요 없게 팡팡팡. 무념 단전. 속전속결로 끝내자고. 산은 울리고 불을 세게. 징벌의 빛. 화염으로 뒤덮여라. 차! 모험의 보상이군. 기념할 만하겠어. 도망칠 수 없어. 반대 불꽃으로 벌한다. 춤추거라. 가자. 야! 그럼 신나게 놀아볼까? 산은 울리고 불은 색. 번개는 영원히 빛. 화염으로 뒤덮여라. 태양이 나를 따른다. 타올라라.
괜찮은 상대였으면 좋겠는데.
도망칠 수 없다. 흩날려라. 야! 올려라. 골짜기야. 고용 간파. 실례할게. 반대 불꽃으로 벌한다. 태양이 나를 따른다. 날 막을 수 있겠어? 야!
No Saurian left alive.
날 막을 수 있겠어?
I'll leave you alive, because I can't be bothered, honestly. So where's this quest? Fuck. Yes, you have a quest for me. Rango? Oh, Rongo. Sorry, my bad. I'm honestly not reading a word that this man is saying to me. Oh, phlogiston. Where's the last one? Dude, why did you give me fucking 10 minutes to do that? Wait, I thought that was the end of the... Wait, what? Look around nearby for what? I can't read it from from the distance I'm at. Look around nearby for a way to repair to something.
달려볼까? 컷!
I don't really know what we're trying to repair. Spirit doors? I don't know what spirit doors are. Is this a different quest? I'm sorry, but I don't know what a spirit door is. Sorry, this isn't very efficient. I gotta go back to my... I have to go back to my ley line thing.
컷! 정화의 불꽃. 무념 단절. 흩날려라. 교대해 태양의 포효를 들어라. 끌어라. 산의 피. 실례할게. 카미사토류. 맹랑의 소리. 교대해 최대 출력. 차! 화양으로 뒤덮여라. 징벌의 피. 가자. 태양이 나를 따른다. 갈까? 후, 돌려라 골짜기야.
고용 간파 지금이 정멸의 시간. 흩날려라 벚꽃 눈보라.
태양의 포효를 들어라. 어디
춤추거라.
타올라라. 화염으로 뒤덮여라.
가자. 도망칠 수 없다.
산은 울리고 불을 새겨. 태양이 나를
흩날려라. 무념 단절. 징벌의 빛. 서미사토류 멸망의 소리. 춤추거라. 고용 간파
끌어라. 산의 피.
신뢰할게.
타올라라. 날 막을 수 있겠어?
괜찮은 상대였으면 좋겠는데. 이 땅에서 파도 타기.
어떻게
태양의 포효를 들어라. 샷!
가자. 흩날려라.
신나게 놀아볼까? 불꽃으로 벌한다.
고용 간파 번개는 영원히 빛나리.
울려라 골짜기야. 후.
춤추거라.
청알비.
도망칠 수 없어. 흩날려라. 도망칠 수 없다.
태양의 포효를 들어라. 하!
Let's see where we're at right now. 66? Okay.
어디 솜씨 좀 산을 울리고 불을 새겨지네.
신뢰할게.
태양이 나를 따른다. 차!
지금이
I don't want to kill
정멸의
baby,
시간.
sorry.
징벌의 빛. 춤추거.
하늘의 불꽃으로 벌한다. 차! 하!
고용 간파.
교대해. 차! 울려라 골짜기야.
벚꽃 눈보라.
화염 바람으로 뒤덮여라. 최대 출력. 정화의 불꽃.
도망칠 수 없다.
하늘의 불꽃으로 벌한다. 차!
자, 네 용기를 보여주시지.
불태워주마. 산은 울리고 불은
징벌의 빛, 번개는 영원히 빛. 흩날려라.
타올라라. 으악! 하! 헛! 화염으로 뒤덮여라. 울려라. 골짜기야.
침체거라. 캬.
날 막을 수 있겠어?
It never ends. $68.
괜찮은 상대였으면 좋겠는데.
고용 간파. 흩날려라. 도망칠 수 없어.
산은 울리고 불은 새겨지네.
무념 단절.
차! 태양의 포효를 들어라. 어디 공룡보다. 하! 흑! 날 막을 수 있겠어? 피. 타올라라 화염으로 뒤덮여라. 하!
고용 간파.
태양의 포효를 들어라. 야! 울려라 골짜기야. 후! 정화의 불꽃.
지금은 정멸의 시간. 카미사토류 멸망의
차! 하늘의 불꽃으로 벌한다. 야! 차! 쳇! 야!
징벌의 빛.
끌어라 산의 피.
침체가
타올라라. 대학 화염으로 뒤덮여라. 정화의 불꽃. 별과 시 오늘의 의뢰를 별과 시
Okay, let me look at the builds first. Okay. The enormous weapon is at... Okay, maybe I could put her on Woodson? I could put her on Thrilling Tales, yeah. It's probably fine. Artifacts, she has... Yeah, let's just do a fast equip, because like I don't know. That way she's on a level 90 weapon, so that's definitely helpful. Okay. Ningguang has no artifacts. Okay, let me do a fast equip for her as well. I don't really care about set bonuses for... Okay. Weapon. What weapon is she on? She's on the level one. She's on the base weapon. I could put her on. I need Barbara on Eye of Perception. I guess I'll put her on. I could put her on Prototype. I guess I'll just put her on Sith because it's the only other like leveled up weapon that I have. My Codex isn't leveled up. None of my Zarya is on. Prospector's Drill 1. Okay, yeah, no. Skyward. Okay, I'm just gonna put her on Favlance. I'm just going to put her on Favlance because I don't have any other leveled up spears. I need to remember to swap this because that's on Xiangling. I need to remember to swap it back on Xiangling later. Fast equip. Alright. Okay, let's go. I'm probably going to fail miserably, but let's go. Yeah, I guess I'll use my Ayaka, right? These are my available characters. So if you had extra members... Hold on, I want to see something. Okay, that doesn't matter. So I have exactly 10 characters. I'm not gonna get any buffs. This is gonna be bad, okay? This is not gonna go well. This is not going to go well. Okay,
도망칠 수 없어.
멋진 포즈 부탁해. 우리에게 축복을 누구냐냐? 샤를로트가 전해드립니다.
흩날려라.
흡,
춤추거라.
비켜. 여길 봐.
허니사토류 멸망의 서리 흩날려라.
특종이야.
결전의 기도.
dude. Why can't I swap off? Just let me change character!
춤추거라.
덤벼라. 멋진 포즈 부탁해.
These characters are very bad, okay?
실례할게.
Yeah, let's restart, alright? Let's start over. Ah, ha 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 ha.
벚꽃 눈보라.
비켜. 수호를 위하여. 진실을 위하여. 여길 봐! 가까이 오기다! 당장!
흩날려라.
덤벼라! 결전의 기도! 치즈! 카를로스가 전해드립니다!
침체거라. 카미사토류 멸망의 서리.
비켜! 멋진 포즈 부탁해! 방석 치기! 부서져라!
흩날려라.
수호를 위하여 덤벼라!
실례할게.
비켜! 특종이야! 치즈! 덤벼라!
흩날려라.
비켜! 결전의 기도!
But
도망칠 수 없어.
할 수 있어! 당가! 진실을 위하여!
can you just leave me alone? Jeez.
가삼측측! 야,
명왕 누대가 여기서 재현.
멋진 포즈 부탁해! 샤를로트 부서져라! 결전의 기!
카미사토류 멸망의 서리. 실례할게.
모조 피한곳.
치즈! 비켜!
침체거라.
생명 창조의 법.
부서져라! 수호를 위하여!
실례할게.
진실을 위하여!
지금이 바로 탄생의 순간.
벚꽃 눈보라. 침체거라.
피어나라.
비켜! 여길 봐! 얍!
생명 창조의 법칙. 명왕 누대.
치즈! 부서져라! 결전의 기도!
실례할게.
카를로스가 전해드립니다!
도망칠 수 없어.
자, 위협을 지켜보거라.
비켜! 수호를 위하여! 선언한다. 부서져라! 우리에게 축복!
끝없는 순환. 지령 접수. 지령 수행.
방석 치기!
forgot, Chi-Chi has like stupid long cooldowns on everything.
수호를 위하여 보상하라.
처단한다. 도망칠 생각 마.
Oh yeah, I didn't even check talents. Probably should have done that.
비켜. 결전의 기도.
옥점, 선법계가 일어나.
두려움에 떨어라.
덤벼라.
I did not check talents. Hmm. Yeah, I have nowhere near enough Mora to do that. Okay, yeah. If I had the Mora... That's the problem, I have literally no Mora, dude. Okay, yeah, I need that talent material. Yeah, I can't lower her talents at all. Her talents are gonna be stuck at level 1, dude. Dude, I'm out of Mora. I'm actually out of Mora. What do I do? Do I have any resin left? Hold on. I can't even check right now. Okay, I still do have some resin left from that refresh, so... Little detour real quick while I go farm some Mora. Oh my god.
고용 간파. 침체가라.
태양이 나를 따른다. 차! 차! 하늘의 불빛으로 벌한다. 산은 울리고 불을 새겨주라.
실례할게.
타올라라.
무념 단절.
I was having... Da, 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 da. Yeah, I believe Mona, I can't do anything with her talents, right? I don't have the... don't have the material. Ningguang, though. Okay, now I'm out of materials. Dude, why did I fucking level her fucking burst, dude? I don't know. Do I want to level her skill or her burst? Okay, burst, yeah. But I don't have the friggin'... Yeah, that's really all I can do. Yeah, that's all the materials I have. I really don't want to grind for materials right now. Okay, I'm going back. I really don't want to grind for materials. This is these are the characters that we are stuck with. These are the builds we are stuck with. This is what we're stuck with here. All right, let's continue. Let's go back. All right. Let's do Charlotte. Let's do Charlotte. Okay. We're just doing like a freeze. This is a freeze thing. I think my Chi-Chi talents are like decently high level. Or artifacts, on the other hand, are probably another story, but yeah, it doesn't really matter if I'm not actually doing damage. I kinda need at least one DPS unit, don't I? I'm gonna have to use Albedo, or, this is worse than last time. This is just not clearing, okay. This is just not clearing. Okay, I guess let's try... Albedo.
피어나 명왕 누대가 여기서
심판한다. 덤벼라. 결전의 기도.
We're not going to be able to use Albedo after this, so...
도망칠 생각 마.
My Chi-Chi damage is very depressing, by the way.
비켜. 처단한다.
Yeah, none of these characters are built. Well, I guess Charlotte is a trial build, but Charlotte's not a DPS. She's not built for damage. Candace also is a trial build. Not built for damage, and my Chi-Chi is just not built for damage either. She was just built to, like, heal the party, sustain the party, and I don't really use her anymore, so... Yeah, my Chi-Chi is not built at all. She's just not built for this, man. Yeah, Albedo is definitely saving my ass here. We're about to not have access to Albedo. Dude, Albedo's actually a good character, like what?
심판한다. 도망칠 생각 마.
지금이 바로 탄생의 순간. 피어나라.
보사사라.
Come on.
모조 태양.
비켜.
Why are these guys so tanky, dude?
수호를 위하여.
창조의 법칙.
Okay, well, I cleared it. All I can ask for is to clear it. Okay. Okay, this is a boss. Oh boy. Is this the one where you have to, like, break the shield? I think so. What? I'm just dead. What the hell?
소란 금지.
Okay, she's a catalyst. Okay, Kachina isn't a catalyst. Fuck you.
모든 높은 잔을
The
내려볼지어다.
damage is just too strong.
경솔했군요.
I'm just dying. It's really hard to use a fucking plunge attack when I'm just getting killed constantly.
소란
Well, that didn't go very well. Okay, let's try it with, Okay, let's try a different strategy. Let's try, let's do Chi-Chi. Fuck. Let's just do Chi-Chi instead of Charlotte, 'cause she might be able to heal me a little better. Okay. Yeah, Rosario being level 70 is not going to have health.
끝없는 순환. 더 빨리
Just doing this so I can, like, potentially keep myself alive. That's kind of the idea here.
옥점 선법계가
밀물이 내가 돌아왔다. 정수.
끝없는 환상.
고개를 숙여라. 경솔했군요.
Dude, her fucking thing is still on cooldown. I don't know how I'm gonna do this in time.
일어나.
소란 금지. 차.
Yeah, we're just not even close.
심판한다.
아픔이 되어라.
끝없는 환상. 더 빨리 가볼까? 하잇. 카미사토류 멸망의 소리 침체가
밀물이 내가 돌아왔다. 고개를 숙여라.
본명 도액 진군 흩날려라. 끝없는 순환. 더 빨리 가볼까? 이럴 수가. 실례.
소란 금지.
침착하라.
정수. 하. 모든 높은 자를 내려볼지어다.
I give up. Yeah, I'm not doing that. That's too hard. My characters are just not. I mean, Nouvellette isn't even my character. I don't know why. I theoretically shouldn't be struggling, but like my builds just suck. My builds just straight up suck. And it's annoying that my builds suck, but it is what it is. So I have no way to get Prima Gems now. Because I can't do Theater. I can't do Abyss. I sure as hell ain't clearing floor 12. Okay. Yeah, 2.5 minutes for a character theme. I don't like that. I'm gonna do this differently. Okay, let's do normal mode of this one. I'm gonna do all the normals right now of the certain songs, because the normals are the most boring ones, so I'm gonna get them out of the way. Yeah, I want to see something. Yeah, that's the part that I'm not sure how to do. Also, I'm not too mad about, okay, I can't clear Furita right now, but having those characters level 70 is still a good long-term investment. Okay, I think it's enough for me to get the idea. thought that was cool. I thought that was cool. It's way too hard. What the fuck? I want to try this again. This is the one I just made. I want to try it again because there were some really cool parts. Dude, fucking 1,000 notes. What was the 1,000 note? I need to see what this shit was. This shit was insane for no reason. I made something very cursed, and I want to share it with you all. It's the most cursed thing I ever made. Like, yeah, my God Devouring Minya was over 1,000 notes, but it actually felt like a real map. This is not a real map. This is a troll map. And I'm not ashamed of it. Not ashamed to admit that this is a troll map. It's like to stick it to all those people who make these crazy hard unplayable shit, but it's like actually playable, which is the funny part. Theoretically, it's actually playable.
날 막을 수 있겠어? 가자. 끌어라. 산의 피.
신뢰할게. 도망칠 수 없어.
태양의 포효를 들어라. 하! 달려볼까? 올려라, 골짜기야.
도망칠 수 없다.
화염으로 뒤덮여라. 컷!
가자. 번개는 영원히 빛나. 감히 사토류 멸망의 소리. 하? 야?
I just want to like rant about something kind of random for a second. So I got into it wasn't even a discussion. It was basically somebody made a video about Infinity Nikki. I don't play Infinity Nikki. I tried it out once near launch, and I'm here for the drama though, since there has been a lot of drama around Infinity Nikki around the recent patch, which is extremely disastrous for those who have not heard. So I was watching a video about it, and somebody was talking about how like how clearly a lot of the frustrations, not just about the new patch in general, but just frustrations with the game in general, seems to be, was like, we're not mad at the creative team, basically, was like what this person was saying. Like how people were mad about, people were mad about the, they were mad at, like, the executives who push certain decisions, you know, who want to get things rushed out and all that. And I made a comment on this video, because I was like, I wish that Hoyo fans would realize this, basically, is that people like to, in other words, like, the idea is like that just because executives like to rush things out or don't care or whatever and don't care about, like, quality control, it does not mean that the creative team doesn't care about the game and isn't putting effort into it. I guess is what the point was. And it was just kind of like it was just kind of a weird and I just said this, and this person, and I said, I wish Hoyo fans would understand this, because I wish that fans would understand this, because, Hoyo fans, because they like to just say Genshin is lazy and bad and low quality, and basically, all these things about Genshin that people say, and I'm like, people need to realize that, like, it's not lazy, the devs are not lazy, the creative team, you know, you can disagree with decisions, you know, you can disagree with, you can dislike parts of the story or whatever, but, like, saying that the creative team is lazy is so disingenuous to me, because just looking at this beautiful place, I mean, just looking at this scenery, these character designs, just everything, the descriptions, they even put, like, the attention to detail in, like, artifact sets and stuff, like, the amount of detail and stuff that's in the game. Like, I'm sorry, no one can call this, you can dislike the game all you want, but no one can call the game lazy in good faith, and it pisses me off, and, because it's not a good argument. It's just not a good argument. And basically, this person, and basically this person replied is like, stop the cap, you know, blah blah blah. Maybe the music isn't low effort, but everything else, like the visuals and story and everything else, like, and then they were basically just like, look at Wuwa, it's better in every way. And it's just like one of those things, like, I genuinely don't understand. When I say I don't understand the Wuwa glazing, this is me not to say that Wuwa is bad, and this is not hating on Wuwa. I've enjoyed what I've played of it. What I don't understand, though, is why people act like Wuwa is so much better, like, objectively, when the games seem very similar to me. I guess you could say, okay, yeah, there's more, I guess there's, like, more in-game content and stuff, but everyone plays games for different reasons. Genshin probably has better exploration. You could argue Wuwa has better combat. That's definitely a valid argument. But, like, it's just, like, to me, they have pros and cons, and they are targeting slightly different audiences and slightly different, vibes. Like, Wuwa seems to be targeting a bit of an older audience. It's a little more realistic, gritty, a little more... But, like, are we seriously doing the Wind Waker shit with Genshin and Wuwa? Like, it's like, people don't like this game because it's quote-unquote cartoony? They think it's low effort because it's cartoony? I'm like, what about these graphics are low effort? Just because it doesn't look photorealistic doesn't mean... I thought we learned our lesson about this. As far as the story is concerned, it's like, there is a difference between, you know, disliking a story and saying a story is lazy. I think a story can be objectively bad. I mean, okay, no, I don't think a story can be objectively bad, because I think everyone likes something. I mean, bad writing is a thing, but I think everyone likes something different. and a story, right? And in characters. Character stories, character development. Everyone likes something different. And also, if something is if a story is like emotionally effective for someone, it's very, very rude to take that away from them and say the story is bad and lazy and low effort, because you can dislike a story, but like when I get emotional when I'm playing these character stories and they are talking about these certain topics and it hits me, like Nilu's quest with the generational troubles, like that part. There's just the recent Escoffier quest, you know, and just like a lot of the quests really do affect me emotionally because, and you know, I'm not saying that's necessarily a measure of a good story, but like, is it not some measure of a good story? Like, if a story affects you emotionally, isn't that what a story is supposed to do? But I don't know. It's just, of course, that's why I say it's largely subjective. And I do think there are things about the execution of Genshin's story which I dislike. I've talked about Paimon yapping. Like, I don't have an issue. I like Paimon, like, as a character, but she yaps a lot. She yaps a lot. Like, that's just, you know, there are things about the execution that could be vastly improved. But it's like, we can't win, because then they make the pacing faster for Natlan. And then people complain about how Natlan is too fast-paced and you can't get invested. It's like, what do you want? Because like, it genuinely feels like these people are just have a hate boner for this game or for Hoyoverse or something, and they just want to find an excuse to hate it. And again, it's like, I can't force someone to like something. But like, even if you wanted to argue that the story is objectively bad, or the execution of the story is objectively bad, which I'm not arguing, but even if you wanted to argue that, something being bad does not mean lazy. Because I was also mentioning that they said, like, they're gonna try to fix the story with not cry and everything. I did also mention that. And basically this person was like, effort isn't good enough. And I'm like, yes, but also no, because when we're discussing whether or not something is lazy, effort does matter. Like, I wouldn't consider myself to be a particularly good artist, right? Okay. But like, if I want to make a drawing, and I commit to the drawing, and I spend hours on this drawing, even if the final result is bad, does that mean I was lazy? Just because, like, if I spent hours and hours on it, even if the final result looks terrible, does that make me lazy just because the thing is bad? So even if you believe the Genshin story is bad, that does not make the creative team lazy. And also, creative teams. There are, like, multiple different teams that work on Genshin. Like, it's... like, I don't know, it's just... And I think everyone has different preferences for it. And I guess I'm just saying, when it's like the Genshin versus WoW stuff, like, yes, there are going to be certain optimizations. There are going to be certain quality of life features. I fucking hate the term quality of life when applied to video games, because if your genuine life is affected that much by a small video game optimization, grow the fuck up. Quality of life should refer to, like, people should have access to safe housing and, like, you know, have enough money to, like, be able to live comfortably. I don't know. I'm just trying to say, like, I hate the term quality of life, but I don't have a better word for it, because that's just what it's called in video games. It's just a term that's been used, that's been co-opted in that way. I'm trying to make a point that, I really don't like, that yes, but to me it's like small quality of life optimizations are very nice, but if I enjoy the core gameplay enough, I'm not gonna complain like that much. I mean, there are things I want to be added. There are things I think there are certain things that I think should really be added. Nameless. There are certain things that I really think should be added. Like, they need to make the domains not locked by certain days of the week, and like, there are some things which are annoying, you know, to deal with. And again, this is not for me to say that, that something is bad or whatever. Like, yeah. I guess I'm saying, like, I don't have an issue with people criticizing the game if the criticism is in good faith. In fact, I think it is good and it is healthy to criticize.
산에 눌리고 불을
It is good and healthy to be able to criticize things that you like.
감히 사토류
That's just
평화의
good.
불꽃 화염으로 뒤덮여라.
And I just think but yeah, anyway, I just kind of wanted to say that it is something, it feels like a really bad faith argument just saying the developers are lazy just because you don't like that certain features haven't been added. I don't know. I don't think that means it's lazy. I think it just means that you don't like certain aspects of the game. And again, it's perfectly okay to prefer. But I'm saying, like, outside of, like, okay, yeah, there's some nice quality of life optimizations. Outside of that, I don't see, like, how Wuwa is objectively better than Genshin. They're just different. They're not better or worse. They're just different, in my opinion. Oh, interesting. Yeah, we have to level up our life token, right? That's a thing we can do. Yeah, it's one of those weird things for me. I don't know. I never really understood that, personally. It's kind of like I don't understand why everyone acts like Wuwa is like the best fucking thing since sliced bread, and that Genshin is just genuinely a terrible game. It's like the games are similar enough that I would think if you really fucking hate one, you would probably not like the other. And conversely, if you like one, you'd probably like the other. Kind of like it's just weird. I do not understand the hate boner that people have for Genshin. That feels really disproportionate. The same thing applies to, like, just, like, people... And I mean, also, like, I want to be clear, it's not a one-sided... I don't think that, like, Hoyo fans have a right to just, like, trash on Wuwa or whatever, either. And again, it's okay to like or dislike whatever the thing is. But just trashing on it is not cool. But like... No, I don't think that the visual design, I don't think that the artistic design is lazy. I don't think that the story is lazy. Sure, you could argue, okay, maybe they should have animated more cutscenes for certain quests, you know. Like, I just don't, it's just weird to me, but though, that it's like, the story itself, you act like there is no care put into the game, and that's just so not true. Like, Sonic 06 is unfinished hot garbage, okay? But, like, saying that the developers of Sonic 06 were lazy would be really disingenuous, because they're working their butts off to get a product that was finished, and Sega forced them to release it when it was not finished. And I'm just using that as, like, an extreme example of a game that can probably be considered bad by most objective metrics. You can argue about the story, but, like, I think parts of the story are... I haven't played Sonic 06, but I do know the story. I've watched all the cutscenes because I'm a big fucking Shadow the Hedgehog nerd. And, like, you know, I think parts of the story are good. I think Team Dark's story is good. I think I think Sonic's story is bad. Because it's, like... Anyway, the point I'm trying to make... The point, it's not bad because it's Elise. It's bad because, like, she's kidnapped every 5 seconds. It's just, it's not well executed. But... Also, Sonic feels out of character. But I do think that, I don't know, I'm just trying to explain how I feel about, like... But I guess I'm saying, like, from a gameplay perspective, it's, from what I hear, it's pretty bad, and, like, it's pretty buggy and stuff, you know? And, like, even with, like, the new Nikki update, with, like, all the problems it has, I wouldn't say the developers were lazy. I would say that the executives were trying to force the game out when it was not ready. and that's bad, and that like you can say that the executives do not care about the quality of their product, and that is an argument that can be made with something like Sonic 06, but I don't think that argument holds for just it's not the same thing as laziness.
도망칠 수 없다. 징벌의 빛.
정화의 불꽃.
Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of, I feel like
침식어라. 도망칠 수 없다.
I don't know how to unlock that. I don't know. But yeah, it's just one of those weird, it's one of those things, you know, where it's like, you think, you know, you think that, like, people would just, I cannot stand bad faith criticism of things that I love. Again, it's not that I have an issue with criticism. I absolutely do not have an issue with criticism when it's, you know, good criticism and well thought out criticism, and I will criticize things that I like. But you have to be logical about it, and the amount of, like, the logical bullshit that I hear from these people, it's just so disheartening to me. I don't know. I wish that people would not be so annoying when it comes to these things. Oh dang, there's a teleporter I haven't unlocked yet. I don't know, it's how I feel personally. I don't like disingenuous arguments, they just piss me off. That's just like one issue I have with like the like people who have a hate boner for Genshin, they won't actually use logic. It's like, yeah, you can fucking hate the story. You can think the story is hot trash. That doesn't make it lazy. That is not the same thing. It's like, if you're gonna hate on something, do it right. It's the same thing. I can't deal with like hypocrites in like when I say real life, I mean, you know, gaming doesn't matter. Like, oh, it's a fiction. It's a fictional story. Who cares? Who cares? But like when it talks about like serious like
태양이 나를 따른다. 뜨거라. 산의 피.
socio-political issues, for example, I cannot stand like hypocrisy. It's like I would genuinely just rather have people. I would genuinely just rather have people be just rather have people like be rude and just be like upfront about like what they hate. I mean, it's like the people who like say they want to protect children, but then they'll defend people who have not done that. That's just like one example. That's just like one example. There's the people who like there's another one. There's like the people who like are against abortion, but then want to ban birth control. It's like you don't realize that like you can't control people, you can't stop them from procreating, and like without birth control, um, like people are more likely to end up getting abortions if they don't have access to birth control. Like that's just like it's one of those things. It's like I can't stand when people just like they don't use logic. And I mean a lot of times it's just they just want to, you know, in the case of that, they just want to control women or they just want to control like it's not actually about saving the children or whatever, it's just about control. But it's like just come out and fucking say that you're a shitty person and don't just it's like I'm the kind of person too, like I gotta say this.
도망칠 수 없어.
It's the people who say like they love me, but then they don't actually like who I am, and they want me to completely change who I am. And I'm not talking about like, yeah, it's okay to like want people to change for the better, but like wanting me to change, like if someone like wants me to stop, like wishes that I wasn't autistic or wishes that I wasn't like, you know, disabled in any way, it's like because they see it as like a nuisance or a hindrance. Or they want to downplay, you know, they want to be like, well, you don't have that because you're so smart. It's like, no, it's like, that's not, like, people have real struggles. Don't try to downplay people's struggles. But also don't try to, like, act like everything is just, like, the end of the world and, you know, you can't live with certain things. It's like, you can't accept me. There are certain traits that I have, which can be annoying for people. And it's like, I can work on, like, you know, having autism or having, you know, certain things. It's not an excuse to, like, be an asshole, right? And there are certain things you have to learn how to, like, do in order to, like, function in society in terms of, like, social interactions. You need to, like, act appropriately in certain situations, right? You gotta learn how to do that. And that's just something you gotta learn how to do, regardless if you're autistic or not. Like, that's just, like, one example. Like, like, I'm saying all of this, and it's like, I don't know, it's like you say you love me or you care about me, and then you don't respect me for who I am. It's the same thing with, like, gender identity, or, like, I struggle with, like, I don't know, it's just, like, I don't care about, I feel like I have that forced on me. Like, if people say, like, oh, well, you can't be agender, that's not a real thing. It's like, okay, but, like, I don't care because, like, because you're wrong, and because, or, like, sexuality, like, being asexual or being, you know, it's just, like, people say, like, oh, or, like, the people who are gay or whatever, it's like, oh, you're a bad person because you're gay. It's like, as long as you're not hurting anyone, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. I don't know. It's just like, but it's like, I'd rather you just call me a slur than be like, I love you, but you need to, like, stop being yourself. It's like, what do you mean? It's just crazy to me. I don't know. That's all I gotta say. I just think it's I don't know. I just, like, I don't know. I went from talking about fucking hypocrisy from Hoyo versus Andes to talking about real life issues, but it's like you can't contradict me. You care about me and then not actually. This guy is a complete pushover. He's like, he's never lost. Like, bro, you want to fucking bet? You want to fucking bet? This guy is an absolute pushover. Just give me your chest or whatever. And peace out, dude. You'll help me find wine? Armored and armored men. What? This guy needs help. This guy actually needs help. Okay, I'm gonna help you find your wine, buddy. We got a fucking drunkard on our hands. Yeah, I don't know why I went on that tangent. KFC? What? What do you mean KFC place? Like the restaurant? Also, thanks, I guess. Well, that doesn't help me find your wine. Oh, Escoffier, yes, I am. I don't have any pulls right now. I already lost my 50-50 to, I already lost my 50-50 to Chi-Chi, so, you know, that happened.
달려볼까? 날 막을 수 있겠어?
Yeah, I would very much like, oh, frick. I would very much like to get a Escoffier. I was thinking, okay, maybe I'll save my guarantee for Seat Lolly rerun, but it's looking like it won't be till 5.8, so... I would like a Escoffier. I'm kind of debating, though, if I want to pull for... Because I like Navia, too. But I think I want to go for a Escoffier. She's going to be usable in more teams than Navia. Oh. But where? Where are the particles? Hello? I don't see any particles. Oh, I see them now. I want to restart then. Go for Skirk. UFC 1 Navia, Chi-Chi double crowned. You want to C6 your Chi-Chi? Totally fair. My Chi-Chi is not well built. I don't really want Skirk. Everyone keeps telling me to go for... Honestly, like, her kit sounds... I don't know. People are saying it's restrictive. I'm like, I don't really want another DPS. I want Seat Lolly when she reruns. If anything, I want to get Mavuika's weapon. Like, I just...
얼른 챙겨.
Oh, frick. I'm about to die. Also, I got lost.
도망칠 수 없다.
But yeah, I'll try her out on the trial stage. If I really fall in love with her kit, then maybe, but, I'm not really that, interested. I'm also curious to see, like, who are we gonna be getting in Nod Cry and, like... Like, I'm still pretty annoyed that I missed out. You know, I missed out on Seat Lolly because I got Mavuika and... Oh, hello.
평화의 불꽃. 가자.
And they ran at the same time and I couldn't get both.
눈보라.
Also, speaking of Tainari, I lost. I have C2 Tainari against my will.
끌어라. 산의 피. 화염으로 뒤덮여라.
You're going for Skirk weapon, but if you lose, it'll be Mavuika weapon. That's fair.
불태워주마.
Yeah, that's actually a good question though, because if I lose to if I lose to Skirk weapon, and I don't have Skirk, is Skirk's weapon gonna even work with anyone else? Like that could be a problem. I could end up with just a paperweight, basically, if I don't get Skirk. But I go for the weapon, because I want to get Mavuika's weapon. Whether or not I'll actually do it, I don't know, because I might want to save the polls for Seat Lolly rerun. I mean, Seat Lolly is going to be a better upgrade to Mavuika than a weapon will. I kind of want a Scaffier to, like, mess around with Ayaka, that's why. More so than, like, Skirk. I want to make my Ayaka usable. Like, I'm using her as a fucking cope Seat Lolly right now.
수 있겠어?
But, like, there we go. Let's unlock that. Why is this chest... What? How do I get that? What? Whoa. Oh, what? It just opened. What the hell? Do I just attack it?
괜찮네.
That makes no sense. You have C1 Mavuika, so both weapons win when you use Mavuika Shalonen. How do you get to Nod Cry? Well, maybe the Mondstadt expansion will be in 5.8, or maybe that'll be in 6.0, I don't know. And we're not gonna get Cisnea until version 7 now, I'm thinking. That's what it sounds like. Oh, I fucking hate these relay puzzles. I don't want to do that. Oh yeah, I still gotta talk to Nameless. Still gotta give him his wine, right? Yeah, Yeah, oh, frick, I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm really trying to get my Inazuma exploration up, because I want to get all the Sakura tree levels. Where am I going? I also, like, this is my dirty little secret. It's not even a dirty secret, it's just... I've never been to Inkanormiya. I don't know how to get to Inkanormiya. I'm sure it's linked to some quest that I haven't done yet. So, I'll get to that eventually. That's the one region I have not unlocked. Unless yeah, pretty much that's the only one, I think. Where am I going? Oh, he's back. Yes, I found your wine. I put a Margivar. Oh, so you think the Mondstadt expansion will be pre-Shiznea, but it won't be pre-Nodcry? Interesting. Mare Javari, where's that? Is that a Sumeru expansion? It sounds like Sumeru, but I don't know. Masanori. You know the Kokomi Island in the whirlpool? Is the doorway to... Okay, that makes sense. I don't know how to unlock it, though. It's a Natlan expansion? Okay. Where? What? When I say where, though, because, like... The name sounds
산을 울리고 불을 새겨
more Sumeru. Fuck.
태양의 포효를 들어라. 샷!
This man is leveled up, but he is no match for Mabuika. Like where? I feel like the whole Nalan map is unlocked, no? I assume it's gonna be linked to a summer event. They've leaked. Well, it's not a specific thing that got leaked, but I've heard that that they're like, I don't know if this is accurate. There's a leak that that there is a Hydro female character, Hydro female 5-star. So I don't know who the fuck that's gonna be. Yeah, we're getting Nod Cry before Sisnea. That's how they're going now.
끌어라. 산의 피. 타올라라. 샷!
징벌의 피.
하늘의 불꽃으로 벌한다.
We're saying how are we gonna get there? Is it like beyond Sisnea geographic? Like, do we know geographically where it is outside of the edge of Tavat? It could be at a different edge than due north, I suppose. Yeah, like, can you just go to Inkonomia, or do you have to? I assume you have to unlock it. I'm not going to do that now because it's late. But
도망칠 수 없어. 고용 간파.
Janssen's tribe is okay. I'll read your message in a second.
태양의 포효를 들어라. 샷! 하!
지금이 정멸의 시간.
Just one moment.
끌어라. 산의 피. 화염으로 뒤덮여라. 샷! 하! 소장할 물건이 하나 늘어났네.
Okay, what did you just say? When you go to the first island while riding on the dragon on the right side, you will see the mist. That's the place in Janssen's tribe. You have to unlock it. It's a long world quest. Take your time, 30 primos. First time finishing the world quest? Oh, you mean the Inkonomia quest? What do you mean? The first small island when riding on the dragon on the right side, you'll see the mists? That's the place in Janssen's tribe? I mean, you mean the you mean... I know what you're talking about. I know but I don't know... I know what you're talking about, but I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I never unlocked that world quest, so I started playing after Inkonomia released, so... I just never went there. I didn't know it existed for a while. And now I know it's existed, but it's just this kind of mysterious thing in the back of my mind. That, you know... I eventually... I don't know how to explain it. Like, I just, it's kind of nice having a region that I've never unlocked before. And I'm a little sad that that'll be the last region, although I guess there'll be new regions, so it's fine. But yeah, I'm curious what they're gonna do with Nodcry for sure. I don't know what's going on with this guy.
태양이 나를 따른
Oh hey, they give me 2 minutes on this one. Oh my god, it's so hard.
산의 논리고
I'm kidding.
불을 새겨지라.
It's not hard.
태양의 포효를 들어라. 자,
Mabuika is too good. Oh, what? He has another health bar. What the hell? You can't just do that, Masanori. You can't just have another health bar. That's not allowed.
끌어라. 산의 피.
I need to go to bed.
벚꽃
You're keeping me up, Masanori.
한대 불꽃으로 벌한다.
He seems very confused. I truly have been defeated. I put everything on the line. So we're not going to spar again? I lost control earlier. Never again will I raise my hand against you of my own will. The more I feel anger and deep pain rise up. Bro, what happened? What happened to this guy? This guy needs therapy. Hey, I got an achievement. I got 40 Prima Gems for that one. I got an achievement as well. What did I get? Why we fight? Also have heavyweight contender. That was a different quest. Hero's Journey, Bounty of the Earth. Collect 800 rewards from Blossoms of Wealth. Oh my god, I can't believe I've done 800 Blossoms of Wealth. Lightning Riding Treasure Hunter. Collect 100 chests on Narukami, Kanazuka, and Yoshuri Island. Told you get primos, 60 primos. Anyways, I need to go to bed, so, I'll see you around. Maybe.